Good morning, children. So let's start our EVS period. So let's move ahead. So the topic is left is last day at camp. Okay. So now it's 21st February 1984. We were getting ready for the campfire. Each group presented a program. We were enjoying telling jokes and laughing, singing and dancing around the campfire. Soon it was midnight. Brigadier Gyan Singh got up and called me. I thought, oh no, what have I done this time? But when Sir announced my name for the Best Performance Award, I stood still. He blessed me and tears of joy rolled down my face. Okay, so this madam was very scared, Sangeeta. So Madam Sangeeta was scared. Why again Brigadier Gyan Singh called my name? What have I done? But she was called for the Best Performance Award, isn't it? So alone on the mountain top. This is very important topic for you children because this is about the Bachendri Pal. Okay, who was Bachendri Pal? First Indian woman to reach on the Mount Everest. Yes, so let's start. Alone on the mountain top. A 12-year-old girl living in the mountains was not on a school picnic. Okay. She climbed a mountain peak of 4,000 meters with her friends. The girls had done this for fun and adventure. Soon it was dark and they could not come down. It was also cold and scary. They were alone without any food. It was a long night. This happened to Bachendri Pal played when she was a young girl. Look at that. They were just young girl and they were playing to reach on the 4,000 meter height. Yeah, so they were climbing the mountains on a school picnic, that to 4,000 meters high. Okay. Bachendri grew up in Nakuri village. This you have to please underline. Bachendri grew up in Nakuri village in the Garhwal area of Uttarakhand. When she grew older, she joined Nehru Institute of Mountaineering, Uttarkashi. Her guide was Brigadier Gyan Singh. Bachendri did very well in her training. She started to train women in mountaineering courses. In 1984, Bachendri was selected as a team member to climb the Mount Everest, children. Okay. So, in 1984, she was selected to climb the Mount Everest. And who was his guide? Who was the one who taught her? It was Brigadier Gyan Singh. Okay. So she learned all this mountaineering, climbing and all from Brigadier Gyan Singh. Now snowstorm. There were 7 women in that 18-member team. On the night of 15th May, the team was very tired after having reached a height of 7,300 meters. I'm talking about Mount Everest, okay? The team put up their tents and went to sleep. Around midnight, they heard a loud sound and then a bang. Before they were fully awake, the tent flew off and something very heavy hit them. Then there was a terrible snowstorm. Bachendri was almost buried under the snow and was hurt on the head. Many of the team members were also injured. The others used snow picks and axes to dig out those who had been buried under the snow. The rest of the team members returned to the base camp, but Bachendri went ahead, climbing slowly but steadily towards the peak. See, everybody went back because they were all injured. Even Bachendri was injured, but she said, I have reached to 7,300 meters. Now I'm not going to go. I will be going to the Mount Everest alone. Okay, so she just went ahead alone. Okay, so it was 7 minutes past 1 o'clock in the afternoon on 23rd May. Please remember, please underline. On 23rd May, when Bachendri Pal stepped onto the peak of 8,900 meters, okay, high Mount Everest called Sagarmatha in Nepal. So Sagarmatha in Nepal is the peak of the Mount Everest, which is at 8,900 meters. Okay, there was another team member with her, and there was no space for two people to stand on the top at the same time. One slip and then they would fall straight down thousands of feet below. Bachendri and her teammate dug into the snow and pitched their axe firmly in the ice. Using this as a hook, they tied themselves to it with a rope. Only then two of them could stand there. There was shivering, she was shivering with cold, but filled with the warmth of achievement. She bowed her head, pitched the national flag, and took photographs of her achievement. And she spent how much time? Please underline. She spent 43 minutes on the highest peak of the world. Okay. Bachendri Pal, please underline, became the first Indian woman and fifth woman in the world to reach the peak of the Mount Everest. So children, this is such an interesting story, and there were many questions which could be asked from this paragraph. So on which day, what time, what is the height of the peak, then what do you call the head of the, what do you call the peak of the Mount Everest? This is called Sagarmatha in Nepal. Okay, so like this there were many questions. How much time they spent? 43 minutes. Okay, what is the height? It was 8,900 meters, right? So like this you can see here, first Indian woman to reach to the Mount Everest, peak of the Mount Everest. Okay, so here we are done with the chapter, children. So now I am going to send you the question answers of this chapter.